Last November, the 9th, 2024, I took my e-bike. I had a EG electric bicycle. It's an e-bike with the mid-drive, and it has a torque sensor on your pedal assist. So the harder you pedal, the faster you go. You don't pedal hard, you don't go. Took it with me, had to make a delivery up north, and I'd been seeing the Heart of Vilas County bike trail along my travels, places I was delivering to up north. And I thought, wow, one day I'd like to ride that on my e-bike. So this time I took it along just in case I got done with the delivery soon enough, and I did. So after delivery, I drove back down to St. Germain from Mercer, or actually from Hurley, and I got myself a hotel room, and at 8 o'clock the next morning I was on my bike and heading northwest on the Heart of Vilas County bike trail. It's a paved bike trail system. All total it goes about 56 miles, 53 miles, somewhere around there. Brisk morning. Started off at 34 degrees, so a little bit of pumping on the pedals kept me warm, and we'll see where I went and come along for the ride. On the bike path, you leave St. Germain heading west along Highway 70, which I found that portage and dam right across from Sister Saloon. So I've left St. Germain and I'm heading west on Highway 70. Actually, I'm on the bike trail, but basically follows along Highway 70 right there. And this is Little St. Germain Lake. They got this neat little dam here. And then it turns north to parallel Highway C for a while, until it turns left along the side of Mood Road, and then right along the side of Plum Creek Avenue, then left again on Kurtzweiler Road until you get to Sainer. And again, it's paved the whole way. In Sainer, there are places to refuel yourself. The convenience store, the Sainer Pub, which has excellent pizza and cold beer. I've stopped there numerous times on snowmobiles prior to this trip. And there's a little park where you can rest if you need to and continue your ride. When you get through Sainer on the north end of the town, County N turns to the west, the left, and so do you. Then you follow alongside one side or the other of County N until you get to Old County End, and the trail merges with that hardly traveled road until you get to just before Crystal Lake. Not sure what lake it is, but it's cool. And apparently either a state forest or a state park.
I think it's state forest. So according to the sign, it's a Northern Highland Legion State Forest.
After Crystal Lake, the path follows along County N until you get to County M, where you turn north and eventually get to Trout Lake.
Well, we're now at Trout Lake. How's that for cool? Wonder if they have any trout in there. So far I've gone about 24 miles from St. Germain. I definitely want to get up to Boulder Junction, and we'll see time-wise whether I will get to Manitowish Waters or not. And then I have to decide, do I want to sit down and have a meal or drink a protein drink and turn around and go back? We shall see. For right now, just enjoy the scenery. You know, it's amazing how much more you see when you go slower. When you're in a car, you know, you got your radio on, or you got a podcast going, or who knows what. Either the air conditioner or the heat's on, the windows are up, you don't have the wind noise, you don't get the sounds, the smells, and you're zipping by at 55 to 90 mile an hour. You see things, but you're just getting a very narrow view, a very, very quick snapshot. Now, when I'm on my scooter, I have a Suzuki Bergman 400 scooter. That exposes me to the elements. So I get the smells, the sounds, the feel of the wind, the temperature, whatever it is outside. And I generally go slower on that. So that gets you one dimension closer to what you're traveling through. Now, when you hop on a bike, well, you're really close to being right in the thick of it. You have the luxury. Wow, a robin. A robin just flew across in front. That bird is a late bird, for sure. But on a bicycle, you're more in the thick of it. You get the sights, the sounds, the smells. You get to see a lot more. You get to smell a lot more. You get, like I had that buck walk out in front of me a little while back. I noticed the robin. I saw the bald eagle fly in front of me. And that's just so cool compared to a car. And then also, you can go one step further. You can hike it. I mean, this is a hiking trail too. It'd be a long one, but definitely doable. It'd be fun. Especially if you have unsure footing or whatever. You know, it's paved, so you don't have to worry about stumbling over roots and rocks. But once you get to hiking it, or hiking a trail, then you become part of the landscape. You become part of the forest. You are grounded to it. You feel it under your feet. You hear the sound of the leaves crunch when you step. Generally, wildlife, unless you're babbling really loud, wildlife doesn't scamper away from you. I've walked right up to deer 10, 15 feet away, and they're just looking at me like, well, what are you doing here? So yeah, there's different levels of being in wilderness. And nice advantage about the bicycle is you're part of it, but you also get to travel farther and easier. I mean, if I was doing this trail on foot, you know, I'd get 20 miles today, maybe. And here I've already gone 24, and it's not even noon. So that's just some different ways of looking at it. So we're getting close to Boulder Junction. My guess is maybe a mile away. Or less. Who knows? Or less.
So when I got to Boulder Junction, I stopped and took a photo op by the large fiberglass muskie. I sat down for 10-15 minutes, drank a energy / protein drink, had an orange, and turned around and headed back towards St. Germain. Time just simply didn't allow for me to go any further. So on the next video, we'll do the return trip back to St. Germain. So thanks for watching and come along for the ride.